Hello and welcome. Now I was going to just set the course and then leave this till next session, but I thought there's a few bits and bobs that we need to do, or else this is going to like really do some damage because it can't see the edges of the work areas. So I need to like basically do a bit of smoothing on all those bits and bobs that are so bad before we do the ploughing. And I'm going to take a bit off that manually. I'm going to do that now. So we want a bit of painting. Ooh, we've got some interesting ones here. We have. I like the dried grass. We've got quite a few grasses. Okay, so yeah, what I'm going to do is we're going to rip some of that. So I've got to bear in mind that I'm not going to have this like that for very long. Yeah, so I think we'll do a bit of a separator in grass as well, just so as you've not got the old remnants of the stalks. And then I'm going to rip that there, so I'm going to smooth. We'll do it as we go along. Soften. When will I ever learn and stop saying it's smooth? Oh, I know you're smoothing. That is what it is, and you know you're smoothing. So yeah, but it is also equally softening. So you can't like say, "Oh, that's a silly thing to say," because it's not. Oh, yeah, I don't mind it bending down somewhat. Should have done a bit of intensity, really. It would have helped. And then we will literally. Yeah, I'm going to soften that a little because that's a bit too nasty there. We'll see if we can actually make use of this. Actually, I'm probably wasting my time by doing that. Right, also, we need to get some more grass. I think we will have grass as well, again. And we want to like do a rounded corner like that, because that is never... do a very, very teeny weeny little bit of grass, because it's already got a bit of a border at the back anyway. Like so. It also, yeah, I've never thought of that. It also protects that. I mean, the header's outside, but it's got the overlap. I do love it's a very nice deep shed, but in some ways I wish I'd have taken a bit more field off, because it's big things like the lorry and that, they just cannot do that at all. Yeah, and on this, really, as I was saying last session, yeah, I really don't mind losing a bit of corner, because it makes sense it does when you're using Courseway a lot. Also, it is quite possible we could put a little something. I am hoping, in fact, actually, do we do that? Do we do that now? I'm hoping to do, because we go and Farmer Jeb, that this is a bit of a wasted area, but I suppose I think we should keep this as it is and then put the Farmer Jeb on the next field, so that really is a good angle for going around with both a seeder and a planter and the harvester, I would say, at a guesstimate. Right, I think that angle is alright. Right, so then now, let's do the course and see if that looks a little bit different. Oh, yeah, let's allow create fields. I just want to take that edge off that I was talking about, because we really don't need that. It's not the first time I've done this as well. It really is well overkill, all of that additional concrete at the back. It doesn't need it to function. Let's do that a bit wider. I'm going to go silly. And also the production shed, I suppose, no, not really, because no, it does. Yeah, if we're using that as a production shed, I think all we're going to take off is a little bit of a slither like that. I would like to leave it a fairly decent amount of yeah, if we can go straight. It's not as easy to go straight anymore. Yeah, Yeah, see, it goes out every now and again. Now that is the kind of like field that I'd like it to read. I think that's about as good as it gets. Still a bit of enough room for us to get onto the production shed, even though really a lot of the time I don't actually, other than dropping stones in to get the lime and that, that's quite decent. It is. I've not gone mad, because sometimes you can tend to go a little bit too mad. I think I've got everyone off the field, so we'll set this going, and then with the other tractor, it's nice to have two tractors. It really is. It's nice to have this tractor as well. It is it might be a very old one, but it really is. Yeah, that's got a rounded. Yeah, I like that. That's much better. 3 headlands, I would say, should get that. It's a fairly big field. Well, I mean, medium size, but yeah. So save, activate, 10.5 meters, and go. Let's grab the other one, which I can't remember where there, that's where I left it. Let's stick this into the shed. Yeah, I would like to buy these 2 fields in front of us, and because if you look closely, I mean, there are tricks you can employ. You can obviously, with most things, start to skew in like that. Well, that's a bit too severe, but yeah. Yeah, you can sort of like pull around the corner, but I've never been a massive fan of any kind of farmyard where you've got to make your absolute life a misery every single time you put a piece of equipment in, and there have been a few farmyards like that, really. Right, fantastic. So we need to go and get yeah, that needs pulling off. I might need to leave it on the road a little bit whilst the plough is ploughing, or else it's going to get attacked. We don't need it. Yeah, we also need it not to be too close to the corner. I should say it should be alright. Well, we'll go and get the cedar. Yeah, it's also a bit raised there. Yeah, and I know that the wheel loader's still on that top road, so we'll also grab that when we've got the bits and bobs from the shop. Yeah, I've left them in a bit of a bad position actually. Luckily people can still get by, but it's not really very good. Yes, I've had the picking back in for absolutely ages now, and it was only I was talking about the cheapest seeds and that Holes used to win, but then I thought, hang on a minute, I reckon Holes is about the same price. If it's more, we're talking about a net's whisker. We're not talking like a lot. And to be honest, the picking back it does cause me grief. So if there is one that's very close already, it seems to me it's not a bad thing to take it out. The actual picking loader doesn't work with all of the big bags. I tested it the other day again, and I thought, well, it's not. I can't even use it as a big bag handler, really. Now then, so. Is that going to be enough? What are we planting this year in March? Because sometimes it's actually, what are we going to do? I think oats. Oats is really, I do like oats. It's also not terrible on, no, we could be clever here. In time I'd like to get the Anderson, but it's fairly obvious we have not got any. Yeah, we'll probably at present buy a front loader for this. I think it supports front loaded. Well, no, we don't need to. I'm being silly. We've got a wheel loader with a big back handler on it. So yeah, we can, even though it's been nerfed, I'm sure we can afford a TPS at some point. my go-to. I see that lorry coming, but I think we should easily make that. Do look from you, just saunter across. Don't worry, we've got all the time in the world. Mind you, I've got to be honest, it is true to life. The amount of times I've had people walk out in front of me and then look at me, and I'm like thinking, yeah, it was you that was in the wrong, not me. It's your life you've just risked on gambling that I'm the type of person not to run you over, which of course I am, but yeah, most people are that kind of person, but that doesn't mean to say that all are. Definitely there are some people who really are not terribly nice. Right, let's take this. Yeah, the nerfing of the big bag handler. I'm trying for bail handling really to actually not use the big bag handler, so I might well actually buy a... Oh, what on earth has he done? Oh, what on earth have you done, you? I've never seen them do that before. Not multiple times. Oh my life. What a mess. I have never ever, I mean I've seen Causeway go off on a tangent sometimes and pull a line across something, but I've never seen it do that on every single corner. It's ridiculous. Obviously got a driver that fancies themselves as an articulated genius. Oh my life. I could cry, I could. There's no point. It's we'll have to fix it. Trouble is, that's what my point really. It's I'm going to have to fix it because we've got a Wally driver and it's at my expense. So I do think actually to fix that we ought to put the money back because it shouldn't happen. Right, let's drop you and stick you on the back. And we will, once it's done that outer edge, surely it should be alright then. I mean, what was that in aid of? This was on the road. There's hardly any road left now. Oh my life. Look at that. How on earth did it... How did the lorry stay in that position? Right, let's go grab the limer. Oh my, look what he's done to the... They're a disaster. Menace. You are a menace. I shall have to remember that if we're doing any more going round corners. We shall have to do those ourselves, I think, because that's just well bad. Literally, it's gone to the halfway line on the road. Right, 76,988. So we'll say 77,000. It's going to be 2. Right, painting. Not sure what kind of. Look at it. What Zero Oito has given us. It's amazing. I don't know that we've actually got this. Isn't that typical? I don't know that we've actually got this road type. Oh, I think you've actually found it. I'm not sure, but it'll do. It's close. Yes, it might be that one. Let's have a look. Oh my what? It's not really right. It's got that like grass in it that, yeah. It's got to be better than what the damage, leaving the damage on the road, hasn't it? Look at that, half a road. Every single corner. I think actually that is the right one. That's really clever. Zero Oito's done a right clever thing with that. Actually does the grass going the right way. Right. Yeah, see, all the little bits of grass. Oh, how would you even do that? I know it's got bits of grass going through it, but it's got to be better than the mess that we have been left to fix. Could be that one. I think it is actually. Yeah, it's. Ah, it is. Yeah, a bit of practice, and I think I'd actually could do that properly. Right, let's stick a bit, while we've got this here, let's stick some white on to match that and make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's level that up as well. It was level, he's actually taken some off that, because we actually got that line quite nice. Still not quite right, but that's not bad. Yeah. Fantastic. Let's grab see if we can repair some of the damage bit. Oh, yeah, I think what we'll do is we'll do the corner switches and then we shall set the seeder going, because it would just be a waste of time to actually do this now. Yeah, with having these corner switches you're going to have massive patches missing, so let's just quickly sort this. And we'll let him finish his last couple of rows, because I can start the seeder on the opposite end of the field. It'll take it an awful long time to get to the point where he's going to catch him up. Well, I didn't expect that. I really didn't. That was a real shock horror. It's weird. Obviously, all the map makers always make the standard productions, obviously made by Giants. Does anybody else ever buy them? Or do you use the really good modded ones with decent? Yeah, it would be nice to hear from you all, because I've got to be honest, having compared, you live and die by your productions in FS22, and I've got to be honest that the best productions are very rarely, unless it was like Zilonka, where you've got to do that. I'll try it, and then once I've done the sums afterwards, I still find it better to actually just sell the vegetables, because you're losing like so much of your crop. 2/3 of your crop you're wasting. You just throw it straight down the drain when you make it into soup. I know, I'm sorry, but I just don't find that realistic. I don't think you're going to waste half of your vegetables. Sorry, no, 2/3 of your vegetables. Of course there's going to be wastage if you're going to cut your skin off and all the rest of it. At the most, a quarter to a third, surely. 2/3? No, I'm not. Yeah, I saw one at a modder had actually made one, and I thought, oh great, a modder's actually done this. But I'm not sure if this is going to be. It was the other end. It may have been. Let's have a go. See, because it'll go to the left, or it'll go. Actually, I've just seen now. I don't think they were going in the right place anyway. So. Smashing, right, so I think it's got to be a down and then an up. Don't know. Let's get those corner swishes done, and then we will see what we see. So let's start on the left hand side. Not that it always takes note of what you're doing, but right, field 3. This, for those who have not used this, you have to correct it. It's wrong. It goes on the fertilizer spreader, and it's not the fertilizer spreader width. Yeah, I always used to get this wrong when I first did it, because I didn't figure out, because it said there was 36. I thought it's 36 meters, and it's not at all. So save course, activate 20 meters, and brilliant. Let's go grab the Franz, and we'll do any finishing off. Yeah, there's still a few bits and bobs. Right, smashing. Not bad for a session. Yeah, if we can turn this around. Are we going to do the fertilising and liming? I would imagine going reversing with the tines the way they are, that would not damage as long as you went straight. That wouldn't damage the plough, would it? It's just much better if it's shanks as you're not using these shanks quite as well as they should be, but you're still not going to damage it. Not like if you were trying to twist around a corner. Let's get out of the way. Let's not look at how fast they go when they do, because yeah, you're not really supposed to do it that fast. We could actually do the fertiliser and liming with this. Bit of a beast, but could do it myself. I think it'd be nice to finish this off in a session, really, to get it all turned around, and the next session will go straight through to harvest. Oh, I'll be glad when I stop coughing. I'm going to set the course for it, but I'm going to do it myself. If anything happens, then we've got a course for the future. One, I would imagine. I might manage two, but yeah, I think I would have done actually. Save course, activate 36 meters, and let's go. I'm always bad at it. I keep touching my triggers. You set it on cruise control, and then I keep nudging the trigger and stopping. I was doing it on the contracts yesterday. Every few feet, I've done it again. Ooh, yeah, there's a bit there that got missed, and there's a little bit ahead. Yeah, I always got to look for the corner switches with the with these more so than normal. At least we're going to give this the best possible chance that we possibly could. Yeah, we ought to get those couple of bits and bobs as well. The low loader in there. Oh, that's the point. We've got the low loader. I don't need to grab a TPS. I keep forgetting. That's we're leaving it over there. It's that old saying, isn't it? Out of sight, out of mind. It's very, very true. Yeah, I sort of dumped it that first session, and never, only just sort of subconsciously noticed it then and thought, ooh, you don't need a TPS at all. Yeah, we can put the bales. Oh, I've done it again. I can put the bales straight on there. Well, they're certainly missing a bit. There's quite a few little bits and bobs that they've not quite caught right. Some of these workers take no pride in their work. Terrible.
Have you got any money on you?
No.
Oh.
Oh. I do like precision farming the way that it does switch your things off, but obviously I really very rarely use it. I still switch off manually a lot of the time. Right, so where are we going to stick? Yeah, I usually like to stick things on the side of this, but this field has got so little sort of space. Well, we have got this bit of free space here at the back of the BGA. Oh, oh well. I think the fertiliser. Did we have any? That's the lime. I think we filled it. I can't remember if we got any. I think we did it at the shop. So I'm going to need to grab that. I'll set this one manually and I'll finish off the... Oh no, there's a bit there. You can see the quartet. Oh, and there's also the front box. So either way, let's get that off there. Get this done. Yeah, there's a few little tiny bits and bobs that are missing that haven't quite been ploughed. Yeah, typical. They ploughed the road up. They didn't plough the field very well. That's about right, isn't it? Obviously I can't put front box on this. Yeah. Right, so let's go first. We will just... I hate this because I'm not going to be able to see. I'm going to have to go on the map because it's so difficult to actually see this. I don't like doing this, but yeah, the liming makes it almost impossible. Yeah, we did those. It's mainly the corner swishers. Surprising, you think, oh, 20 metres you can't possibly miss, but trust me, you really can. Let's say it's about here. Yeah, and there's a patch down the bottom. Yeah, we need to pick up that. I don't know how big that is. It looks big, but I'm not sure. There. Ooh, a little bit further back. Yeah, but typically in a minute he'll make it so I could actually see exactly where I needed to go. I think that was it. I'm sure that was it there. Still one tiny little bit of black I can see over in that corner somewhere. Yeah. There, I see it. Fantastic, I think. That is probably it. We're going to have a look though when he's... Let's go just trace where he's been already and see, have I... Yeah, because sometimes it's weird. The amount of times I trust that. Like here, there's that... I couldn't see that, but there's definitely none there. I'm not sure about that. No, that was good. Let's switch that off. That's annoying me, that green beam of light. Untag. I think we are there. I do think so. Oh, I've done it again. The amount of times recently I've done that. No. Aha, but there is. Yeah, that's what I was saying. There's a lot of places where it doesn't show that there's a blob missing, but it is, and that's what I'm saying. I mean, I hate it with a passion with grass fields. They're the worst, but yeah, I don't like any field where you've not planted, seeded or planted correctly. Fantastic. So have we done everything? We ploughed, needs rolling. I thought we had, yeah. Did we? I don't think we brought it across, did we? We need to run this back. Brilliant. roller, and we may as well finish it. I was going to say I was going to but I should have done a time lapse really. I could actually let that go and pick some more fertiliser up from the shop. If we needed to get a lot of stuff, I would actually grab the lorry at the minute. Oh, my phone. Right, let's grab that. Grab some fertiliser, take that back for the shop, grab the roller. I think I will do it next session, to be honest. It has been long enough. It has, yeah. Otherwise it starts to go into, it's weird, you'll add one extra job and it can be an extra 20 minutes, so, ooh, wrong way. Yeah, so, I am going to say my words, yeah, I will do this though. I am going to go and fill the fertiliser from the bit at the shop and drop this off at the shop. Yeah, next time I think we'll go and grab all of these bits and bobs. Yeah, even the little jobs like that, they are important. So, yeah. So all that remains to be said is thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope you're going to stick with me on this journey. And I'm going to say goodbye for now.